It reminds me of a line that Matthew said to Quintus when I think Quintus was asking Matthew some advice on what he'd say to someone who was like a childhood rival who was coming over. Matthew said, show him some infrastructure plans and that Rome's goal is not simply conquering nations, but imposing a way of life. They were forming a world system
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
across many nations.
yeah,
And that's what Atticus wants.
yeah, yeah.
Well, he's efficient at what he does, that's for sure. Whether that means taking an action or not taking an action.
Right. That's very well said. Very well said. Yeah. I mean, Rome at the time was enjoying a period of Pax Romana, of peace, 100 years of peace. So, I mean, look, expansion doesn't come without war. Marcus Aurelius himself despised war, despised violence, didn't resort to it until it was absolutely necessary, but it was during his reign, and he had to go to war. And he spent much of the last years of his life at war. And so, and detesting it. What's really interesting, in addition to that, Marcus Aurelius would bring his enemies, those who rose against him, raised armies against him, and marched on Rome against him. He brought them in and showed them leniency, showed them peace after being betrayed. I mean, so there were many reflections of Christ, the way Christ dealt with, and I'm not calling Marcus Aurelius a Christ-like figure, but he was definitely an advocate for peace. And I think Atticus more than anything is about restoring order, preventing civil war, preventing violence. He's seen a lot of it. He's been at war. He was, ex-military. That's how he came up in the ranks.
You should be a general.
Now, what fun would that be? It's exciting for an actor that I get to explore some of those things that we just hear about or that we speculate on or speculate about. We get to see them in season 5. We get to see why Atticus has been a player in the machinations of Rome from the get-go. We get to see why. The audience gets to see why. But again, it's like it's about protecting and serving. We get to have a better understanding of his agenda.